How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another edition of CBA's First Take. We've got a kind of a unique version today, something we've never really done before. I'm here, myself, Connor Dugan, graduating class, along with Ben Prudian and TJ Meehan, both members of the graduating class as well. And we're just going to be kind of going through these past 4 years, kind of looking back, sharing some memories. We've never really done this before. We didn't do it last year. So this is kind of new. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of take a look back on the past 4 years and reflect how great it's been. So guys, what's been like? How have you kind of changed? Obviously, physically, we all got taller. We all that sort of thing. The physical, all that stuff, but. How did you guys grow? Like, how have we all grown since freshman year?
I'll speak for myself here. I personally grew. I fixed a lot of the problems that I had freshman year. Like freshman year, I was always nervous. I couldn't really get up in front of a camera. My time management was horrible.
Yeah,
it's still kind of bad, but it's gotten a lot better. like from where I started, it's here now. So it's going pretty good. I feel like I want to actually get things done and do them right instead of just to get things done to get a grade. So I feel like I actually want to learn.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm kind of the same way. I feel like I was so shy freshman year. I could never do any of this stuff, and I was shy. I really just didn't put myself out there, and I just kind of CBA opened a whole new world for me with that stuff. Ben, what about you?
I think just my whole mentality overall. I think people take for granted what CB actually is, saying oh, I don't want to go there because of the work, I don't want to go there because of this or that. But actually, what CBA actually brings to the table and the opportunities and the different memories you make here, it's unlike any school you can ever go to, and that's a promise I'll keep forever, because I know the memories I've made here the past 4 years, starting freshman year. You take away the work aspect, you take away all that, and just focus on that.
They're going to be with us.
You focus on that, and I think that's just changed me as a person. And obviously, the work aspect totally gets me prepared for college, because some kids are scared. They're public school. What are they going to expect at a really high end college?
Oh, yeah.
Now here at CBA, I'm more than
we're ready. We're gonna be fine. What's obviously there's a lot of great teachers here who kind of make it fun. What's one class stands out to you guys as just that just an awesome fun environment, and just you always knew you were gonna have a good time in that class. I'm still thinking. So TJ, you wanna go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Exercise phys. I know it's a class I'm taking this year. You guys are both in it.
Yeah, that's been a fun one.
Yeah, it's really fun, and it's not like I'm being forced to be there. I want to go to class.
Yeah.
I know we have a test today. I want to take that test and I want to do well.
Yeah.
I want to learn about steroids and all these other harmful drugs and how the muscles react to them.
Yeah. No, I feel that's been a fun class, especially when Mulligan picks on all of us. It's funny. Ben, what about you?
I have to go with Mr. G's class last year, junior year, algebra. Algebra 2, yeah. It was a tough class because, I don't know, there were a lot of notes, there was a lot of, it was complicated. I feel like it was a really hard class, but Mr. G made it really fun for all of us. He's just a great teacher, great guy overall.
Just had his firstborn yesterday.
Yeah, congrats to him. And the people I had in that class, it just made it a whole great experience for me.
Yeah, I think it honestly just comes down to the people. You know what I mean?
The people too.
I feel like we always have a good whenever it's a good class, it's you're with your buddies, just have fun. I think for me, it's English 4 honors this year, Mr. Cusick, and a lot of us had him last year, so it's been really fun having him again. And then last year, Spanish 3 with Senor G. That was a fun class.
That was so fun.
That was a lot of fun. Just really high energy. There was 30 of us too, which made it just super fun, crazy at times. But I think we can look back on the good in that class.
And also about the people in the class. Freshman year, I knew nobody here. I had my twin brother and Joe Lucy, and that's it. So I didn't really know many people. You gotta get comfortable being yourself and putting yourself out there, because everybody else is basically in the same boat as you. If you don't know them, they don't know you. So you got to make, you got to make yourself
uncomfortable.
Yeah, uncomfortable to then be comfortable.
Yeah.
I think that's really what high school is. If you don't express yourself those first 2 years, freshman and sophomore year, while everybody comes back junior year, mostly everybody knows each other, and you might not you miss out on that opportunity if you don't take advantage of that freshman or sophomore year. You know.
Absolutely right. I mean, I guess for the rest of the time, let's just kind of like cycle through some like great memories we have, like great times from freshman year and like that weird year of shutting down and just all the memories we made before that to I guess sophomore year being all online pretty much, and then like these last 2 years kind of in school. Like what kind of memories, and like they don't have to be in school as well. Like let's think like what things out of school have we like all had fun with and stuff like that. So. I think for me, one thing that sticks out is like the soccer game this year against St. Peter's. Like how we all like marched up to the field. Like that was like one of the first times like we were at that field like as a whole student body. I mean, if not the first time. So that was a lot of fun. What about you guys? Anything?
Yeah, we could like start from senior year and move backward.
Yeah.
But senior year for me, like the memories have just been like just being like the older brother that people look up to. Yeah. Like I like being that guy that people go to for help and ask for help. Because like I don't know, I feel like you guys like it's like a weird feeling like it's like I can help these guys, they want help from me, and it's like it's awesome because like everybody's, even though like I don't know like some of the guys, like I don't know some of their middle names, like I don't know like so much about them, like they still feel comfortable enough to come up and ask me for help because I can give them guidance, and giving them my knowledge makes me feel good because I feel like I'm not wasting it.
Yeah. I think my best memory has to be just being the Coach Morning sports reporter.
Yeah, that's been a fun thing for you this year.
I know it's been, I know it's a whole year-long memory, but having the opportunity to do that and going to tryouts as the only I was the only senior, so I didn't know what to expect of it. But yeah, it's been great. I think waking up in the morning knowing I get to express my voice on the mic because that's something I might want to do in the future.
Yeah.
Gets me comfortable with it. Doing stuff like this, public speaking, which is also another thing that CBA taught me that really no public school has. Like, who has this, like who has these kind of opportunities to express your voice and get used to the public kind of speaking. And it gets me just so prepared for college. So I definitely have loved every single second of being on that mic.
Yeah, absolutely. I think like another memory I have like this year was like the Boston trip with swim team. We went like during Christmas break. We like went on break. Like we had that Monday and Tuesday, like the 21st and 22nd, I think, or the 20th and something like that. Yeah. And then that Wednesday we left in the morning. We left at like 9 a.m. for Boston, and that was a lot of fun. Just like just being with all the guys and like getting to know each other and like kind of like setting ourselves up for a great year. That was definitely one of my favorite memories. Just that was like just being in that hotel room and like seeing TD Garden right across the street and just like knowing you're on spring break. That was like one of the best feelings in the world. But yeah, that was definitely another memory I have.
I think another big one has to be the soccer state championship too.
Yeah,
I know, like everybody, it's not just a soccer team a part of that; it's the whole school. You know, winning a state championship is literally unlike any feeling.
It's a whole, it's just even if you weren't there,
especially in the hardest bracket in the state for high school. So I think the school experiencing that, and obviously the soccer team experiencing that was.
And I think that was like special because like, unfortunately, that was like our only state championship this year. Like, so hockey didn't win, swimming didn't win.
Yeah.
Hopefully baseball
did track. I mean, I think track always wins, but
but I'm thinking like those
the really
like those championship, those one-on-one, like the hockey, the swimming, the soccer, the baseball, the basketball, all that stuff.
Lacrosse, maybe. We still have a couple more.
Hopefully baseball. But no, that was like. I can totally agree with that because I think that brought us all together on like another level.
Definitely.
Like, I could definitely say that's how me and you got definitely closer. Was that soccer season? But yeah, that's another good one.
Do you want to go junior year?
Yeah, let's think junior year.
All right.
What do we got? Junior year was a lot of fun.
And I could say something from junior year. I mean, my service trips because I didn't really have much of.
Yeah, you went a lot of those. A lot of those.
Like, my first half of junior year was canceled. I had a concussion, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah,
but, like, my second half of junior year, it was really fun. I definitely made the most out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was working my butt off every second of every day, in class, out of class. But then I got an opportunity to go on a service trip, or maybe a few. But I went on the service trip, and I loved it. I loved it. It was great. The service trips are absolutely amazing. I recommend that you do one if you're from CBA and you're watching this. Or if you're not from CBA, I still recommend you do one. There's some church youth groups that go, like over the summer and stuff. But when I went on the service trip, I went on with a couple of wrestlers that I kind of knew because my brother wrestled. But some wrestlers and then some other kids that I had no idea. But after that trip, we all were like brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Are there any opportunities at Clemson that you can go on service trips? Like, are there any service trip opportunities?
I haven't really looked into that much.
Would you do it if?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would so do it because it really brings people together.
Yeah.
Like, even if like you're the polar opposites, it's still like doing the service, doing that hard work, being in the same boat. It really brings you together, even if it's just for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, another one, and we kind of touched on it with the public speaking, but just being in the digital network the past couple of years has been awesome. Kind of started with like freshman year when I was asked to like broadcast that state championship swimming because I wasn't swimming in it. So I got to broadcast that, and that kind of like opened this door, like since kind of working through it sophomore year and doing what I can, and then junior year and senior year really being in the homeroom. Like this has been like a great opportunity and a great thing to do in high school, like broadcasting these games and writing, and it just kind of opened a door and created a knack for me with like the whole journalism thing.
Absolutely.
But that's just another general thing.
Yeah.
Ben, you want to go junior year?
Yeah, for junior, I felt like just becoming an upperclassman and becoming more comfortable at the school definitely sat well with me because, I knew what I was doing. I had 2 years under my belt. I knew what to expect in junior year, starting the college process. Lots of work. I mean, the difference between sophomore and junior year, sophomore year we were, online for most of the year. And then you go junior year, we were never online, and then we were just hit with tons and tons of work. I felt like that changed me as a person mentally, and it made me feel better about myself because I was comfortable. I actually finally felt comfortable with all the work I was getting because I was used to it,
Yeah.
So
another memory I have, and it's not sophomore year, but senior retreats, a lot of fun. Senior retreats.
This year,
that
absolutely. The Kairos retreat.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I know we were all like, everyone was like questioning it before, like, what's it going to be like? Kind of first time like away. I guess not sleeping away from home, but you know what I mean. Like kind of like new environment.
Yeah. It was like
not
no
eating at home
parents.
and stuff like that. But no, that was a lot of fun. And you're sleeping in like a very small room, so everyone was kind of unsure how that would go. That was a lot of fun this year.
Yeah, I was on the 3-day, 2-night one,
wow.
and everybody was like, "Oh, it's gonna be so long." Blah blah blah.
Definitely.
Everybody that I talked to was
enjoyable.
like, "I wish we were there more.
Yeah.
I wish we were there longer." So like it was just, I don't really know what it was, because like we were getting up kind of early, staying up super late, and just like I don't know, something about like all the activities that we did and all the bonding that happened.
Yeah.
It was just like I know it brought me closer to my friends.
I think it just was just like so like peaceful. I just felt like so like zen leaving, and it was just great.
Yeah.
I know we were in the same group and we had a great time.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Freshman and sophomore year were just so hard, because of like COVID, and we were just working around that.
But it's also a good memory to think of because, sophomore year, every 2 weeks we'd go online,
Yeah.
School online. Some kids would just be online all year, but from a personal standpoint, I stuck through the school, and when I was forced to go online, I would go online.
Yeah.
But it's something oh my God, like that's just,
It's like
living through COVID,
unique,
especially in high
yeah.
school, just so unique, It's something.
Yeah.
we won't forget.
Probably
that.
we're never gonna forget that. So it's definitely a memory that sticks with you.
Yeah, especially like
Not a good one, but
Yeah.
especially like the young part of high school. Like I feel bad for the juniors and seniors who had the COVID impact.
Yeah,
They missed like
yeah.
their proms and this and that.
Yeah,
we
all
got
that.
lucky. I guess you could say we got lucky.
Yeah.
Agree.
But we were also like we were like new to the whole high school. Like we probably had like half a freshman year. Like we were like babies starting to mature, and then we got cut off.
Yeah.
Right. And then we got the online feel. That was it was still really hard because like I wanted to see my friends, and like but I also didn't want to fail. Like I don't want to fail out of school, right? Because so I was like forced to do my work, do all this and that, and I would just hang out with all my other friends. And then I thought that going back, like for like the 2 week thing that was supposed to be all year, was gonna be rough. It was not rough. I mean, like it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Right. Like I'd go to school and like now we're online again. And it's like I can't wait to go back to school.
You get that email like CBA will
point.
be going online. We got pretty much one of those like every month in the winter, which is a little insane.
Yeah.
But
And then I think we stuck through it from February to the end. I don't think we went online since February or March.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. I think that kind of wraps it up. This has been a special edition of the CBI Digital Network, kind of recapping the last 4 years from three seniors' point of view. I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Lutz, who made all this happen with the three of us this year. It's been great kind of working with you and kind of going under your wing and learning from you and doing all this stuff with broadcasting and journalism. So thank you. For myself, Connor Dugan, and my partners Ben Prudian and TJ Meehan, signing off.